Welcome back to Wichita's Biz That Is, and our guest today, Tanya Anderson from Metro Appliances and More. Maybe that's a good place to go. What's more?
What's more and more? That is a really good question. I get asked that a lot because when they walk into our showroom, we just have appliances. So what does the and more mean? And more is basically stands for three things. We have more selection. We carry over 40 brands of appliances. So there's something for everyone, from the low end to the high end. So we have something for everyone's lifestyle, budget, and need. And again, going back to that 40,000 square foot showroom, it's all in a showroom where you can actually walk in, you can touch it, look at it, open it up, and ask anybody, any of our salespeople, any questions about that. So we really pride ourselves in that more selection and carrying that over 40 brands of appliances. We have, with better pricing, more savings. And what that means is basically we do that low price guarantee. We guarantee to be the lowest price. I know a lot of the chain stores that are here, local, yes, we try to compete with them. I think from what sets us apart is definitely our customer service, because that's what they know. And so more savings, we offer a price match guarantee. So you find something somewhere else, bring it in, and we will price match that. And then to go one above that is if you buy a product with us and you find it somewhere else advertised at a lower price, you just bring that ad in, and then we refund you the difference in price with no questions asked.
Okay, and people can pay for installations and stuff too.
Yes, absolutely. Yep, they can pay for an install. We do have a delivery as well, so you can do pickup, or you can have that ability to have it delivered and install. So we take care of all that at that store before you walk away.
What are the trends these days in your business? I mean, there's always something happening. There's always something changing.
There's always something.
Before
yes.
I even get there, I mean, in some industries, the national companies are just killing off all the local, and it's partly due to regulation. It's become so expensive. In home building,
right.
2008, I think the national builders built 25% of the houses. A year or so ago, it's 50%. I mean, just monster changes.
Yes.
But I don't know what the changes are in your business.
As far as appliances are?
Mm-hmm.
They are, and they're changing all the time, just trying to keep up with the technology. Some of the things that I'm still amazed with, GE has a refrigerator that dispenses hot water. So you can dispense hot water for that. There's TVs on refrigerators. There's also several of the brands that we carry have ovens that you can download apps. And so as long as you're on a Wi-Fi network, you can program the oven to start, and it will send you a text message when it's done. So as far as changes in appliances, the technology is just amazing, versus from back then.
But I'm interested in just how the business works. For example, we had Macy's here at one time, and it was the most successful for margins of any of the Midwest stores Macy's had. But it closed because they didn't have two stores, and it took two stores for them to advertise. I mean, the cost for the advertising was too much for one store.
Right, right.
Any trends? It doesn't have to be like that, but just in the business of appliance sales.
I don't think so as far as that, and I know that we're.
Do you depend most on word of mouth, or?
Probably about, I'm going to say 75 to 80% of our business is from builders.
Oh, really?
Yes, and so going back to when we opened up our doors as Metro Builder Supply, that was kind of a misconception from the public. And one of the reasons why we changed our name in 2005 to Metro Appliances and More, to better reflect that selling appliances is the core of our business. We are open to the public, and that was a lot of, the people's perception is that we were only open to builders. But like I said, 75 to 80% of our business is from the builders, local builders here.
What I'm curious, that's interesting, because the store looks like it's more for the
retail.
Yeah.
Right, right. And I think that is one of the reasons why our company is trying to put marketing people in place inside the store to try to go out into the community, to get involved with the organizations like WEPA,
Right.
and to kind of spread the word that we are open to the public. That's kind of what my job is to do, is to get more foot traffic through the door and to let people know that we are there for retail businesses. And our builders have been amazing in working with us and trying to get that word out as well.
Yeah, you have to break in when you come to town.
Right, because when you're builders, the builder can select items for you, or the builder will send in that client that they're building the house for to go and pick out those appliances too.
Okay.
So they're trying to, of course, depending on their customers, way of life. Maybe they're too busy and they can't come in to look at appliances, but most of them try to send them through the door. It's just a whole other experience.
As you took this new task on, you hadn't been in this business before. What was a big shock to you? What was maybe no shocks, but things that you were surprised at that you had to learn or do?
I think the biggest shock for me was, I always say, people will ask me questions about appliances, and I try to answer them the most so that I can. Obviously, being married to my husband for almost 6 years, I kind of get the gist of it. But I think what the major one is knowing that there are so many brands of appliances, so many different appliances. You have to worry about the HE appliances, the Energy Saver, just kind of knowing all the logistics of that, and especially
it's probably changing a lot faster than it used to when I was a kid.
Yes, well, yeah.
Just buy a refrigerator.
They had appliances back there?
Don't
Sorry.
start.
Sorry,
It was in another millennia.
I had to do that.
Yeah, I know you did.
So, but like I said, that was probably the most shock, is knowing that there were so many brands of appliances and different type of appliances. 2 dishwashers that look completely alike when you open it up, and all their functions are completely different. So I think that was, and I'm still learning every day about that. But like I said, I just market the business. I have the wonderful sales staff. So you just have to walk in and the sales staff will do the rest for me.
Very good. We're going to take another break, and we'll be right back for the last portion of Wichita's Biz That Is with Tanya Anderson.